Prime Minister Modi meets German Chancellor Olaf Scholz at Federal Chancellery in Berlin. Thousands participate in Yoga Utsav to mark 50 days countdown to International Yoga Day at Sibsagar in Assam. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma chairs group of ministers meeting on casino, race course and online gaming in New Delhi. Arunachal Pradesh records highest growth of GST revenue in April this year. And Nagaland to focus on organic farming and explore market linkages beyond the state, says Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Burwa with the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached Berlin, the capital of Germany, on the first leg of his official visit to 3 European nations. Prime Minister Modi got a warm welcome from the Indian diaspora on his arrival. Prime Minister Modi's day in Berlin began with his meeting with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, with whom he co-hosts the 6th India-Germany Intergovernmental Consultations. Prime Minister Modi, who has embarked on his tour with an aim to boost the friendship between India and Germany, also received the Guard of Honor at the forecourts of the Federal Chancellery in Berlin. On 4th of May, Modi will participate in the 2nd India-Nordic Summit along with Prime Ministers of Denmark, Iceland, Finland, Sweden and Norway. Former Petroleum Secretary Tarun Kapoor has been appointed as advisor to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Kapoor is a 1987 batch Himachal Pradesh cadre officer. Hari Ranjan Rao and Atish Chandra both have been appointed as additional secretaries in the Prime Minister's office. Rao is a 94 batch IS officer of Madhya Pradesh cadre, while Chandra is 94 batch of Bihar cadre. The Ayush Ministry celebrated Yoga Utsav at historic Sibsagar in Assam today to mark 50 days countdown to the International Yoga Day. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and a host of dignitaries took part in the event. Addressing the gathering, Sonowal said that every ministry is organizing countdown events involving all stakeholders to mark this year's International Yoga Day. Several union and senior ministers of Northeast took part in the event. Over 6,000 people took part in the yoga session at the historic Shivadol and other places in Sibsagar district. The 45-minute inspiring yoga session was conducted by the director of the Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga. This program was done to mark 50 days countdown to the International Yoga Day, which is considered the biggest public health initiative.
সকলো দিশতে ইতিবাচক দৃষ্টিভংগীৰ উন্মেষ ঘটায় যুগৰ লগত স্বাভাৱিকভাৱে ধৰ্মৰ সম্পৰ্ক বহু সীমিত যোগ হ'ল শাৰীৰিক মানসিক আৰু আধ্যাত্মিক যুগ সূত্ৰ স্থাপনৰ মাধ্যম
ভোকেল ফৰ লোকেল অৰ্থাৎ আমি নিজে ইয়াৰ গুণানুকীৰ্তন কৰি বিশ্বৰ মানৱ সমাজৰ সন্মুখত সুন্দৰভাৱে প্ৰদৰ্শন কৰিব লাগে গতিকে আজি আমি এই শিৱসাগৰখনক বিশ্বৰ মানৱ সমাজৰ সন্মুখত এই যোগ দিৱসৰ যোগেদি আমি সুন্দৰভাৱে দাঙি ধৰিব লাগিব ইয়াৰ গুৰুত্ব ইয়াৰ মহত্ব আৰু ইয়াৰ সৌন্দৰ্য গতিকে মই ভাবো
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, who was appointed as the convener to lead the group of ministers on casinos, racecourse and online gaming on Monday, held a meeting with other members and officials at North Block, Delhi. The GOM was constituted by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, to study the GST rates for casinos, racecourses and online gaming. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said, "We have been able to move forward to a large extent on issues related to rates, issues related to valuation, on which the rates should be applied, and certain issues of online gaming were discussed in detail. Few more technical aspects need to be discussed. The next meeting will be held on 2nd week of May." Other members of the GOM include Ajit Pawar, Deputy CM of Maharashtra, Chandrima Bhattacharya, West Bengal's Minister of Finance, Kanubhai Patel, Gujarat's Minister of Finance, Movin Godinho, Minister of Transport and Panchayati Raj of Goa, Dr. Palanivel Thiaga Rajan, Minister of Finance of Tamil Nadu, Suresh Kumar Khanna, Minister of Finance of Uttar Pradesh, and Thaniru Harish Rao, Minister of Finance of Telangana.
Have a consensus and a decision, but there are few more technical aspects on once we do apply that, what will be the implications. So therefore, we are going to meet once more to finally take all the views of these decisions that we in likelihood will take, and then we will take a call. So next meeting should be around the 2nd.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today called on Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan in New Delhi. Sangma thanked the Union Education Minister for his positive response to Meghalaya's request to exempt non-centrally funded colleges and state government-aided colleges from appearing for the Central University Entrance Examination. In a tweet, Sangma said the Union Education Minister's response will address concerns of students of the state to a great extent.
The Honorable Minister for Education, Government of India, the Dharmendra Pradhanji, and I had discussed regarding the Central University entrance test issue, which is becoming quite a problematic issue for a lot of our colleges which are affiliated to NEHU back in our state.
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, on the second day of his two-day visit to Sibsagar district, today visited the historic Ronghor and reviewed a beautification project with added amenities. The Chief Minister said that the Assam government plans to take up steps for beautification of the historic site with better amenities for visitors to add more value to the tourism potential of the district. Ronghor, which reflects the rich architecture of the Ahom kingdom, has immense architectural and historic value, the Chief Minister said, adding that the government of Assam plans to acquire 78 bigha land adjacent to Ronghor to execute the proposed plan of beautification of the iconic site. He also said that the project will include several open stages for cultural performances, guest house, amusement facilities, landscaping, etc., and is proposed to be launched within this year.
প্ৰকল্প এটা বনোৱা হৈছে এই 78 বিঘা বাকৰি আমি কেবাটাও সৰু সৰু ওপেন ষ্টেজ আমি কৰিব খুজিছো যাতে ইয়াত সকলোৱে আহি বিহুৰ আখৰা কৰিব পাৰে আৰু যেটো চূড়ান্ত প্ৰদৰ্শনী সেইটো ৰংঘৰৰ পৰা সকলোৱে চাব পাৰে ইয়াত
The state of Arunachal Pradesh has registered an impressive growth of 90% in goods and services tax collection as compared to April last year. Expressing his satisfaction at the achievement, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu said that the GST collection growth is a great news for the state. The Pema Khandu government in Arunachal Pradesh has laid emphasis on state's economic development and initiated several key infrastructural development projects in the last 2 years. In commemoration of the 75 years of independence under the theme Monetizing Agri-Horti and Organic Potential of Northeast through Value Chain Development, Chief Minister Nephew Rio inaugurated the Community Marketing Complex, while Minister of State for Donaire and Cooperation B.L. Verma inaugurated the Naturally Nagaland exhibition today at Northeast Agri Expo, Dimapur. Addressing the inaugural function, Verma said that our Prime Minister Modi has continued what Atal Bihari Vajpayee has started in looking towards the east and working towards the development of the northeastern states. He encouraged the people of Nagaland to work along with the government in promoting tourism and entrepreneurship so as to become more self-sufficient. Chief Minister Rio in his address said that the Northeast has fertile lands and one should take advantage, and that theme monetizing agri-horti and organic products is very appropriate for us.
तब मैं कह सकता हूं कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी इसको नॉर्थ ईस्ट या पूर्वोत्तर राज्य नहीं कहते हैं, इसको देश का अष्टलक्ष्मी कहते हैं.
Eid al-Fitr will be celebrated across the country tomorrow, including Kerala, as the crescent moon was not sighted last evening. Today is the last day of holy fasting month of Ramzan. Eid al-Fitr is celebrated at the culmination of fasting month. In Gulf countries, Eid is being celebrated today. In IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders will lock horns with Rajasthan Royals at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai today at 7:30 p.m. Last night, Chennai Super Kings beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 13 runs at MCA Stadium in Pune. In another match yesterday, Lucknow Super Giants defeated Delhi Capitals by 6 runs at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. The Shillong College Sports Development Cell, along with the Department of Physical Education, conducted an invitational football tournament at Sai STC ground in Nehu. The tournament witnessed a range of participants and was conducted from April 26 to 30th. In the final, St. Anthony's College triumphed over tournament host Shillong College with a final score of 2-0. In a day marked by continuous rain, the players gave it their all and left their hearts on the pitch while fighting for their respective colleges. Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Meghalaya, D.P. Wahlang, was the chief guest on the occasion. Assam Rifles Khonsa Battalion, in a unique initiative in the Tirap district of Arunachal Pradesh, flagged off the first ever summer camp for children of various remote villages of the district. Major General Vikas Lakhera, SMIGAR North, flagged off the summer camp at Khonsa from Sunday, setting the stage for a 6-day-long summer camp that aims at providing a wholesome exposure to the young boys and girls through educational, recreational and adventure activities. A total of 50 children from remote villages of the Tirap district have participated in this camp. The camp intends to provide an opportunity to the children in exploring nature, making new friends and creating lasting memories. The camp also intends to develop innovative thinking, hone natural skills and develop hobbies. Towards that, activities including painting, dancing and singing have been planned. The Office of the Deputy Commissioner of Riboi District recently conducted a bike rally at Nongpu as part of the Northeast Festival 2022 and also of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate the 75 years of Indian independence and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievement of India. This rally started from Nongpu to Jurabat to Umroi and concluded at Nongpu Indoor Stadium, in which the Deputy Commissioner of Riboi District Arprit Upadhyay was the chief guest in the presence of bikers and officers of the district. This bike rally was also conducted to create mass awareness for the rights of the girl child under the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi, in fact, meets German Chancellor Olaf Scholz at Federal Chancellery in Berlin. Thousands participate in Yoga Utsav to mark 50 days countdown to International Yoga Day at Sivsagar in Assam. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma chairs group of ministers meeting on casino, race course and online gaming in New Delhi. Arunachal Pradesh records highest growth of GST revenue in April this year. And Nagaland to focus on organic farming and explore market linkages beyond the state, says Chief Minister Nefu Rio. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.
মই ভাবিয়ে লৈছোঁ যেতিয়া মই ডাঙৰ হৈ যাম তেতিয়া চাইকেল মেৰামতি কৰা দোকান খুলিম।
কিয়?
যেনেকৈ আপুনি গোটেই পেট্ৰল নষ্ট কৰি আছে, ভৱিষ্যতলৈতো পেট্ৰল নাথাকিবই, তেতিয়াতো সকলোৱে চাইকেলে চলাব ন।
আপুনি নিজেই গোটেই পেট্ৰল শেষ কৰিব নে নিজৰ সন্তানৰ বাবেও কিবা এৰিব? প্লিজ অন্তত ট্ৰেফিক ছিগনেলততো ইঞ্জিন বন্ধ কৰক।
Download the PCRA Android app to know more about saving fuel.